Hello, everybody. This is Brother Speak of the Brother Speak podcast, and I'm out late night driving again. Just got through doing some laundry and just driving around. So, just thinking about some things that happened in the news and then just on YouTube. Um, so, I guess the first thing to start with is that whole Shakira Richardson deal. Um, that everybody knows she got popped for weed, and they suspended her so she couldn't participate in the 100 meters, and they ultimately decided for her not to participate in the relay too. So she's out of the Olympics, period, which is very tragic. But you know, it's tragic that that happened to her because of a decision. But to be fair, she did it under duress. She was grieving over her mother passed away, and I guess nobody told her. They didn't want her to be distracted from what she's doing, so they neglected to tell her. And so she, trying to calm herself down, she took some weed, and well, she got tested and got popped. So everybody's everybody disappointed. They ragging on her. Um, trying to bring a race into this situation. And so I did a little digging. I was reading up on it, and you know, the reason why this chick even getting popped for weed and why everybody even tests for weed, especially in the International Olympic Committee and the U.S. Committee. You know who's the reason for that? The United States themselves. So back in the '90s, I forgot the guy name, but this dude was hounding the International Olympic Committee to add weed to the banned substances for the for banned substances that athletes can take. They didn't want them to be. They didn't want these athletes to be smoking weed and influencing the children. Yeah, like I believe that bullshit, but that's what they was trying to say, and ultimately they put that pressure on the international community. I forgot the actual group, but what ended up happening, they decided to ban weed. Now, almost 30 years later, one of the athletes, star athletes, who was going to take that 100 meter, who had the real chance of taking that 100 meter uh, gold medal, she got popped, and they had to suspend her. And now everybody's up in arms about it. But if the United States wouldn't been such a stuck in the mud and worry about the weed as opposed to steroids and other hard drugs that can really do affect your performance, this chick would have been going over there, winning her medals, winning in the relay, helping them win the relay, and you got two guaranteed gold medals. Instead, not saying they couldn't win, they probably still could win, but you had the gold medal right there, and you took one of your better athletes and you ran them out the fucking. Now you can't even use them. Great job, United States. Great job. What a bunch of idiots. And got a lot of black people going at her. Now, I'm trying to understand why people going after her for smoking weed when we can't even get consensus that weed is bad or good or bad for anybody at all. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it good? Is it bad? Because talk to one person, it's good. You talk to one person, it's bad. It's like, can y'all get a consensus of which is which? And so it's just like, what is the what's the problem here? Which is it? Is it good, bad, whatever? And and because we can't even get a consensus, that's why I think the whole thing is stupid. Now, some people bring the race card into it, and I'm like, oh god. And I put in Information Man's Information Man's he did the show on it, and I put in his comment section that all these people talking about, oh, this is race. Like, they forgot Michael Phelps was also popped for weed, and he was suspended. Now, the other fun fact that even Nick Taylor, shouts out to Nick Taylor, brought up that he was suspended for 30 days on on just the appearance of weed. It's not that he even had weed, he smoked weed, they tested him and had it. No, they saw a picture of him with a bong, and they're like, oh, we got to suspend him. And then on top of that, he lost the sponsorship for Kellogg's. So no, it's not a race issue. This is a issue with the United States with a butt with a stick up their ass about weed, and now it's come back to bite. And the only thing why I didn't get Michael Phelps was really because he wasn't in competition. He won all that. They caught this after he already competed and won those medals. Whereas Shakira Richardson, she was still preparing to compete in the Olympics. So it's they're trying to get the race thing, and like, okay, it's not a race issue per se. It's not a race issue. It's a really just an issue about them talking about weed, which again, some reports say it doesn't affect them. Some say it does affect them, and it's even worse. It's like, okay, if weed affects the, it doesn't give them any advantage. It In some cases, some people saying it's a detriment. Why even ban the stuff? Why even ban them having the weed? Because if it is not enhancing their performance and it's not detriment to their performance, why even, I don't know, why even ban the stuff? Makes no sense. You got all the people, even Biden, getting into it. Like, what? Why aren't y'all banning these people for competition because of weed? And it don't affect them like that. It doesn't give them no advantage or anything. So it's like just some dumb shit. So I guess we'll see where that goes. Maybe they will add weed and make it not even a penalty. It's just, hey, that may not be a good idea for you to do it, but oh well, whatever. Well, we gotta think of the children. Like, uh, yeah, a little late for that. All these TV shows out here now, you let cuties rock for a minute. I'm like, yeah, y'all long forgot about the kids. So, ah man, it's crazy. Uh, what else going on? Um, yeah, Cynthia G talking to some white dude, like hilarious. Um, which I'm trying to figure out why is a white dude calling a black woman talking about black dudes? That made no sense. We we white dudes, we ain't scared of y'all. Like you got to go call on a goddamn on a podcast by a black woman to tell people that. Like, dude, something wrong with you, bro. Like, don't you got something better to do than to go on a black woman's podcast to talk about black men trying to be high value and Kevin Samuels? I'm like, don't you got other things y'all need to talk about? Like, shit, ridiculous. But, and then, Cynthia G up there not asking questions like, why are you calling the show? This is a black issue. Why do you give a fuck? But of course, I wouldn't expect her to do that because, uh, like I said, she's on that black man ain't shit thing, and I guess she saw that it worked for Crystal Kerosene, talked about it. So I guess she's trying to get some of that buzz. I don't know. Plus, she was talking about it, so you know how that goes. But they had nephew for a bit, sweet nine. Which I'm trying to understand something. Okay, I thought Cynthia G supposed to be irrelevant. You know, but she got 77 something thousand subscribers. Like, I thought she was irrelevant. I guess not. I thought I thought she was irrelevant after the Bobby Perkins thing happened when they found out that she's pregnant with his baby, had his baby. So she's a single mom now. I thought she was irrelevant, but people still talk about her. And you had black when she talking to the Brad. I mean, podcast after podcast about her talking to Brad. You even had Tariq she talking about it. Like, yeah, know you're making this chick relevant again, right? I mean, you know you're making her more popular, right? It's like you can't leave this chick alone for 5 minutes. Damn, you know. I had my interaction with her on the panel, and she just comes off as condescending, thinks she know everything, and if you don't agree with her, you're an idiot. Even though she might be talking out of her ass, it is what it is. But people like her. I don't know why. So I guess they like her enough. 70,000 subscribers. Can't can't be mad at it. And they comes back with the Kevin Samuels effect. Yeah. And if you got hate for Kevin Samuels, oh, your channel's gonna grow. She got 70,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna go up. So, yeah, I mean, shouts out to her. I don't see the big deal, but hey, people like her. What can I think? Um, what else happened? Um, uh, I was on a panel today on the Ebony Star Network. Shouts out to the Ebony Star Network, Max, Dame, and the Ebony Star and the fans of the Ebony Star Network. They let me get on there, say my piece and keep it going. We was talking about group economics and a guy came on there about Pooh Bear, and his typical stuff. Black women blamed for everything, and so we had a little discussion. It got a little heated, and and all of a sudden, dude, calling the Pookies and the Ray Rays monkeys, calling black men monkeys. Told the told the host Dame, "Die you black bitch," and I'm like, "Whoa, bro, gotta go." Uh-uh. And he eventually kicked off. I'm like, "Dude, he should have been kicked out when he called black dudes monkeys." I'm like, "Uh-uh." So, but like I tell you, this will tell you how people really think about you. This really tells you how what people really think about you. And there's two ways you can tell how people think about you. You either get them drunk or you get them angry, and how they act under that. Now, I've been on panels with other women, and I've got into it with had heated debates. You can never say I called them a bitch. I really disrespected them, got personal, even when I was angry. Even with if when I was kind of upset and I could have went off, I didn't. Just that's just not how I am. I may overtalk. I have done that. Got loud, but you never heard me call them a B. Never call them bitches or nothing like that. Just not in my DNA to do that. But I mean, immediately. I mean, when he got upset, I these black bitches. I hope they die. I'm like, whoa, bro, what the hell? I said, you gotta go. And they like debating. I'm like, there ain't no debate. There's no debate. I told him, look, if it was me, he'd be gone. Because calling black women bitches and wanting them to die, he disrespected the host. He calling black men monkeys. I'm like, nah, he gotta go. This ain't no debate. But like I told him, I said, this ain't my channel. This not my channel. Uh, this ain't my channel. But if it was my channel, nah, he'd be gone. And I would never let him back up. You gonna call black men monkeys, and then you're gonna be like hoping black women die? Nah, nah, bro. Nah, we can't do. No, nah. Look, everybody get upset, and I get it. But when you saying, "I hope you die, bitch," and these black monkeys, bro. That's what I was like. Who is this guy? Oh, he mixed. Okay. It's like, and that's what the thing is with some of the people in the black manosphere. You think they're really mad at black women? They're focused on black women, and yes, they are. Don't get me wrong, they are. But they also mad at the men that they picked, and the reason why they're mad at them because those are the women that they chose. Probably those were the guys that picked on them, and those are the ones that the women chose over them. So that's who they really mad at. But they taking out the women because they soft targets. And so you really, like I said, when you get them angry, that's how you that's how you know. Are they really for black people? Oh, they really against black people because you can hear by their language. It's just like that 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 Trinidadian or whatever the fuck she from when she got on Faith Factors panel up there spewing all that hatred. And then when you talk to, she thinks she better than them the American blacks. I keep telling you, these people they let you know who they are. They let you know who they are, and they are not for people. But black people be thinking that they for them because they speaking against certain people that they don't like. Nah, they don't like you either. They really shitting on you, and they shitting on them and shitting on you. They don't like you for the fact that you're picking them. Some of these foreign black women who be shitting on black men, really, they hating you too, black woman, because you're the one picking them. Because even though, hey, they think they better than you. They just using you for clout. That's why I tell you these some of these mixed people and some of these foreign blacks, they don't like black people like that. And you get them upset, they let you know what it is. Just like that, is it just me, lady? When she got upset and Lucy, she showed you what she was. She don't like black. She don't like black women. She don't like black men. It's just what it is. A lot of these foreign, these some of these light skinned mixed blacks, they don't like black people for whatever reason, and it just shows. That's why I'm like, that's why I watch people. I don't talk much. I just watch people, hear the language, hear how they talk, see how they talk when they get mad. So you got to see how they talk when they get mad. I'm not saying trying to provoke people to get mad, but you got to see how they talk when they get mad. If the first thing they talk about is violence and want to beat people up, that ain't no good. That ain't no good. Mm-mm. They'll be the first one to get y'all fucked over. You gotta be careful about those people, man. You gotta watch. I mean, you gotta watch everybody because these are the ones will try to sneak in the group with the group economics when we're trying to do the group thing, and these ones try to sabotage everything. Gotta be careful with this, especially when we talk about trying to get a group thing, group economics. You gotta watch for these people that really hate black people. They be smiling in your face, thinking that everything's cool, but then all of a sudden they get mad. They really show you how they really think of you. And they'll be the ones who will turn everybody against you. And saying like I said, that you gotta be careful about these foreign blacks, these mixed blacks, and just black people in general. You know, it ain't just because they black don't mean they for black people. But you won't know. You gotta get them. Sometimes you gotta see how they are when they interact with people when they get angry. If they quick to anger, and if they quick to anger, or when they just take the pop shots, a lot of pop shots. Ah, we just playing. Nah, bro, you ain't playing. You trying to diss. You sneak dissing, and you doing it way more than you need to. That sound like a personal problem. A lot of these people have personal issues with black people, and they don't resolve it. I used to have issues with black people. I was bullied as a child by black people, black men and black women, black boys and black girls. And it took a while. I think the good thing is I didn't have YouTube. You know, I we had YouTube back then. Yeah, there'd be a different brother speak than you have right now. I grew out of that issue. I mean, I'm still critical of black people, but I don't want to denigrate them or insult them or shit like that. Going out, I hate blacks, I hate monkeys and all that. Like, dude, that's some crazy shit, man. I hope black women die. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, you gotta go, bro. You can't be around me. Mm-mm. Gotta go. That's what I say. If you want to get this group economics going, if we want to get that, we got to get these people out the group. Um, Another day, let's talk about on that panel. We talking about group thing, economics, and then individuality. Now, I am an individualist. I believe in people doing their own thing, but I'm also I also believe that go ahead and do that yourself, especially that person. You're very vulnerable, and these other groups will take advantage of that. You gotta be careful about. It's not, you know, you should have a self interest, but at the same time, you should be looking for opportunities to work with other people where you benefit, they benefit, and you gotta keep it business though. So the problem I think with black people when talk business, they want to make friends with business partners. Like, nah, brothers, we gotta keep it business. Now we can be cordial, hang out for a drink or something, but that's business. You gotta keep it just business. It's just some people, you know, you gotta hang out just for business purposes. Like work friends, something like that. Where hey, we hang out at work, we talk at work, but after that, we stay at work. You go to your house, I go to my house, and that's how we keep it. We don't hang around each other like that. That's how we got to do with business. Friendship is one thing, but business is another. And sometimes we as black folks, we don't know how to keep that separate. That's why I kind of like when our businesses fail because we don't know how to keep the friendship and keep it on business. There's some people they're for business and some people for friendship. You know, gotta be able to differentiate the two. I may not like this motherfucker, but hey, it's an opportunity to make some money. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work with this motherfucker. That don't mean I gotta hang with this person every 24/7. You gotta be focused on the goal. The goal is, hey, I'm gonna make some more money at the end and add to my castle. There, hey, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care if this motherfucker. I can't stand this dude. I don't want to be around this dude. But hey, if he can give me an opportunity to make more money, hey, that's what we're gonna do. At the end of business, we can handle the business, we can handle business, keep it business and not make it personal. And that's what we should be doing. So, that think about that. And there was another thing that I think Max brought up in another panel, was talking about like black men should be going on social media to attack like the black manosphere. Something like care. I think one, it's not that they don't care to an extent. They're too busy. They got other things to do to worry about social media. That's pretty it. And when you're on social media, working other things about what's on social media. I'm a rough patch where go get this all there. Okay, I think that should be good. So, yeah, as far as like the social media thing, man, I try to. I think that's not a fight that you should be fighting. We talk about some of the people talk about Kevin Samuels, the Black Manosphere, and they're like, well, they're affecting the children and they're causing these guys to go attack women. I'm like, um, to be fair, there were black men attacking black women before the Manosphere even existed, before even Kevin Samuels existed. Like I said before, I told people the Manosphere is the symptom of the problem of society right now, where a lot of these black boys feel like they're worthless. They feel like no one gives a damn. They're coming from these broken homes where their mother and father are not there. Father ain't there. Some mothers are good, some mothers are not. And so you have a situation where these boys are taught, that if you ain't got no woman in one way or the other, you're worthless. There's no jobs, nothing to occupy their mind and teach them to have a purpose other than just existing. So yeah, they're going crazy. And you have an education system that's targeting these boys, trying to get them out of the school system and lead them to the prison pipeline. And if they stay, if they don't stay, they're out on the street. They ain't got no job, and there's no guidance except for the criminal elements. And you got groups keep saying black women this, black women that. So yeah, they coming out, they thinking that this black woman is the problem, and they taking it out on them and taking it out on the dudes who seem to get success with these women, and they hate them. Like this one dude up there shot the whole family. The only one stayed alive was I think the 10-year old, and she was playing dead as he went to the house. I think that shit was this dude hating on this guy because he found happiness he did. He tried to shoot up his girlfriend, and like I said, this dude do not care about himself. What do you think he's gonna care about anybody else? But that's the fault. That's the thing of this dude has no purpose, nothing. All he has is he's just existing, and he's tired of just existing. And you just existing, and you hating on the fact that you just exist. You hate this life. You're gonna take it out on everybody. Probably depressed and shit, and he's taking it out on everybody, and which is sad. And these guys are still getting picked by black females, probably in the same position. They feel worthless, so they get with people saying misery loves company. Just the way it is, man. But like I said, attacking the black manosphere is not going to help the situation. And attacking a lot of these guys on social media is not going to. It's a fool's errand because you worrying about what these women feeling, and I get it. You want these women to feel better about themselves, and I get that. But the only way you're going to do that is to change the environment. That's the only way you're going to do that. All this other stuff is not going to work. Trying to control social media, good luck with that. You got white people can't even control social media. You got cops that can't even control social media. Hell, even the goddamn president of the United States can't even control social media. So what makes you think black men are going to be able to? The better thing is for black men to get into power and getting dominance, like Jay Shine said on Mr. Research Panel. That's what black men need to be focused on. All this other stuff, colorism, um, this stuff that these black dudes on here who pissed off at black women and the black men. I mean, look, at social media is at 100% your control. What information you're gonna take in and what not. That's just the bottom line. I should do talking about kill black women and all that. I'm cutting the goddamn. I'm cutting that shit off. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I might say something, but that's it. I ain't listening to this guy no more. And I'll be like, hey, don't listen to this guy. He on that bullshit. Black women, don't go over there. He on that bullshit right now. That's where we should be at. Like this whole trying to police social media. Good luck with that. That ain't happening. White men can't police social media. What you think black men gonna be able to do? So it's like trying to police social media is that's a fool's errand. I think the bigger thing would be to change the environment for these young boys. Give them something to do. Give them a purpose outside of women. That their lives is just not just centered around women. There's more to your life than women. There's more to your life than your neighborhood. There's other things you could be doing. Giving them opportunities to see something different, be around something different. That would be more of a worthwhile goal than trying to police social media. Because look, let's say you get rid of the Black Manosphere. There's another group right behind them. You get rid of that group. There's another group right behind them. You're running a fool's errand. You're running in a goddamn hamster wheel, all because of what women are feeling. It's like you can't worry about their feelings. You got to worry about more of their safety and security. And changing the environment will be more beneficial to their safety and security than worrying about what some Yahoo saying online. Yes, it's hurtful. Some some of these black dudes who are hurt people, they say hurtful things. It is what it is. Just like I hear black women saying black men ain't shit. Yeah, that's hurtful. But it's social media. When I hear that woman, when I hear women like that, I cut the goddamn. Oh, okay, she's on that hate black man's bit. Nothing, no need to listen to this shit no more. Although I still listen to it to a degree, just for shits and giggles. Especially when I see black men trying to run up there. We're not like them. I'm like, she don't care. We're not like them. We ain't with them. I'm like, she don't care. I'm not like them. She don't care. I'm not like them. She still don't give a fuck. Why? Why are you trying to convince her? She don't give a fuck. You go up there, she's going to have the same mindset she had before she started the live stream and then after she had the live stream. Same thing. Because two things are happening. One, she's trying to get her feelings out, and two, she's trying to get subscribers. And if the subscribers are giving her cash app, she's gonna keep doing it because she's being rewarded. They ain't about to hear what you talking about, bruh. You wasting time. You wasting time and energy. Energy could be well spent on something else, anything. Right? Anything else than this. Jesus. So yeah, I just think that black men's time should be better spent trying to get the economic power, coming together and building stuff, and actually do something for themselves and their children. And the women will benefit from that. You do that, we'll do something. But worrying about what some Yahoo saying on social media, it's not going to be beneficial. Trying to combat colorism, it's not you can't, because in essence you're trying to police someone's preference, which is never going to work. You probably be better off just attacking the environment, getting these young boys' heads, getting in these young girls, getting in their homes, getting in their environments, trying to change that and go that route. 'Cause all this other stuff, you're just wasting time, energy. It's you're just wasting time and energy that could be devoted to something else. So it's crazy. Let's see what else went on that. mm, Uh, what else? I think what else? Max was. I think Max was also talking about his biggest opposition to his channel has been black people because you know black people they think he's too hard on black people, black men. You exposing stuff about black people. It's like yeah, that I remember some dude on BMT's panel, not on the panel, but on the chat was talking about that. Why you always talk about the negatives, black people? I'm like, bro, like there's some negative shit that's going on that really affects a lot of black people. Why would you not talk about that? And being critical of black people is not a problem. It's when you denigrate them and disrespect and saying they're worthless and shit and saying that you're better than them or something like that. That's a problem. Being critical is not the problem. When you denigrating black people and particularly black men, then yeah, I have a problem with that. They ain't worthless. They ain't shit. Instead of being specific about who you going after. Now you want to say some of the Mansfield people ain't shit. Some of these these weak ass dudes ain't shit. Man, I'm with you all day. But you saying all black men? Nah, bruh. Nah, sis. Uh-uh. Now you saying some black women ain't shit? Yeah. Okay, I agree with you. Cause some of them, especially online, ain't shit. They're worthless. But we saying all black women? Nah. Nah, that's when we got to part ways. You know, and yeah, it's gonna be your own people gonna be attacking you because you being critical of black people. Just like it happened to me on Faith Panel. I'm talking about black leaders and some of these black people who just weak, crying about shit, and ain't gonna do shit. Oh, you hate black people. You anti-black. You anti. I'm like, are you serious right now? What you do? You ain't a leader. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you defending these people? It's like, oh man, it's like, wow, this you're defending you're defending people who are hurting your community. This is what we do now. You're defending people that ain't doing shit for your community, and that's the thing. You got people who support these black males who are just a menace to the community. You have people that will support them. They will put money on their books. They will do everything protect them. They will hide them out in their house. I mean, the rabbit hole goes deep when we're talking about trying to fix a community. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that really I don't think black people are really prepared to deal with. As far as really dealing with the problems of the community because it runs deep, man. This stuff runs deep when you talking about when you talking about black men, some of these dudes are out of pocket. And when you really dig deep into their lives, you find out that there were people that were supporting this dude, letting this dude lay up, and they know he's a ticking time bomb. They let him lay up, they let him be around, they have babies with him. It's a mess, man. It's a mess. And then, shoot, some of the women too, same thing. Let these women been disrespect. They been hating on dudes, but they let them ride. The dudes still laying up with him, still having babies with him. And next thing you know, she killing her children. Oh, he killing the children, killing everybody. I'm like, what the hell? Like this, like this is crazy. Uh, it's kind of linked to this topic. These TikTok twins. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to do an actual podcast on that just by itself, but I just do the snippet here. This is why I've been saying black men really got to get out of that whole worshiping women type shit. Really got to get out of that. Because this is the shit that happens. Okay, so people probably don't know it. Maybe there's these two twins. I guess they rappers. They kick on TikTok, twerking and all that. I guess they made an album. One of the girls, I guess she wrote the song on the album. So the record company gives her $500,000. Now, to be fair, me and my brother had worked on the project, and they gave my brother $500,000. They ain't getting me shit. Oh yeah, me and my brother gonna have some words. So anyway, what happened? The two sisters got into an argument because she's like, "Hey, I helped you on this song. Where my cut?" She like, "No, they gave the money to me, so fuck you. You ain't getting no money." So the stepfather, who is the manager for the TikTok twins, which you manage women who's just on there twerking and showing their ass. Okay, well, all right, I'm not gonna get too far on him. Anyway, so stepfather gets involved. Um, I guess he said he agrees with the one sister. Like, hey, that's her money. The record company gave it to her. That's her money. So other sister calls boyfriend over. I like to call this dude simp. The simp. These deadly simps. These are real simps. I mean, like, not the Russell Wilsons of the world calling them simps. No, these are the real simps here. So so one of the twins is gonna pull out a gun. She want to kill her sister. Now you would think the boyfriend be like, she gave the gun to the boyfriend. You would think, boyfriend, let's get this gun, unload it, drag the sister away so she can calm down, maybe go get a lawyer and sue. No. She's like, kill my sister, gives Simp the gun. Simp gonna go shoot the sister dead. Shows what kind of dude this punk ass is. Stepfather gets involved, and stepfather gets shot and killed. And another woman got shot in critical condition. So Simp runs away. The two sisters get arrested. They still on the phone showing this shit. So it shows how much they care about the stepdaddy. So that's fucked up. No, and it gets better. So the girl that got shot, critically injured, uh, she had a boyfriend. Boyfriend finds out she's hurt in the hospital. So he's gonna go get revenge and try to go at the simp. I like to call this Raging Jaquavius. Raging Aquarius is going to try to go after the simp. Only problem is he don't know what the simp is. He got the wrong address, kicked down the door, and shot a 73-year-old man dead. So Reggie Aquarius is in jail. He's in charge with murder. I think they finally caught Simp dude. He's in jail. So now Simp, the Simp dude really fucked up, killing the stepfather. Because here's the kicker. Because, the twins, one of the twins was trying to bury the dad, and now she's asking for a GoFundMe. And people are like, why is she asking for a GoFundMe? Well, see, when Simp Idiot killed the stepfather, what was not known was the money, the $500,000 is in the stepfather's account. And none of these girls' names is on the account. And if it's anything like, I remember like Wells Fargo, good luck get that money. You're gonna have to get a court order. You can't just come with a will saying, "Hey, this is my money. I'm his daughter." Nope, that's not how Wells Fargo goes. You got to go get a court order. And I remember because my father had some money in Wells Fargo. I couldn't go get that money. I couldn't come with just a death certificate. No, you got to go with a court order, because if your name is not on there, you got to go get a court order, and and it's a particular form. I forgot the name of that form, but you got to list every family member, uh, your the parent that died, their kids, your like. I had to put my brothers down, my nieces, my nephews, people that I don't even know my dad might have known. That's what you got to put all on that form. And you got to find everybody to sign on the dotted line. And then you got to take it to court. And then they got a hearing. And then the judge got to sign off of it. And now then they sign off on it. And then now you had to go get the money. That's money that's spent. Yeah. So it was stupid of this simp ass dude to kill the stepfather, because now she can't even access the money, at least as of this point. Because now probably they're going to trial, and they're probably going to use that against them. So yeah, it's just sad that you got dudes who don't think, they just react to shit. You got simp ass dude, girl give you a gun, you gonna just go shoot the sister. So it's not like he's shooting some dude that beat her up. No, he's going to shoot a sister that ain't probably doing nothing. All because over $500,000. Now, granted, if it happened, I can kind of understand. But at the same time, you're going to kill your sister over $500,000? It's fucked up. But this is what happens when you too focus on women, you too focus on pleasing women instead of doing stuff that would be to their benefit in the long run. This dude was trying to please appease his woman, as opposed to doing something that would be beneficial. When she was upset, when she gave him the gun, Simp should have been like, I ain't doing this. He should have took the bullet out that gun and be like, hey, we're leaving. I ain't look, okay, well, I'm taking this gun. I'm leaving. Cause I ain't about to be a part of this shit. Nah, he gonna pull a gun on the dude. I'm like, it's just sad. And it's like, and it's just two greedy chicks
was the cause of all this strife. Now they started this. Then you have Simp dude. I'm like weak as fuck, shooting the stepdaddy and another woman. So we got Reg Jaquavius raging, can't think and don't ask questions. Try to find out who actually did it. Go to the wrong house. Now, a 73-year-old man is dead because dude didn't just take time to wait. So it's like just crazy shit, man. It's just crazy, and so it's sad. And then let me end this because I'm just gonna end it on this. There was another chick on YouTube was talking about where her boyfriend still her ex-boyfriend still paying her bills. Now, when you first hear the title, hearing this and looking at the chick, I'm like, okay, she must have some bomb ass pussy for this shit. But then actually hear what she talking about, like she helped him get this loan and helped him with his business. And so I kind of understand what she's talking about. However, I don't think you should be paying a chick's car and paying the person's house. Look, if she helped you get the loan and the loan in her name, you should be. If you the type of dude she helped you out, you should be paying off that loan. Pay out the loan, and that's that. And that's the only thing you should be doing. No, I would not be taking a car loan. I'm like, wait a second, dude, you making six figures now. I'm like, why don't you just buy her a car straight out? Why are you getting a car loan in your name? What something happened to the damn car? Now you stuck paying for this car. Like that was a bright move. And paying her bills. I'm like, if this was like a business thing, like you invest in a business and you supposed to pay dividends and stuff like that. Okay, I understand it. And if you're doing that by paying loans, uh, paying on the house and all that, okay, I get that. But I've been like, why don't you just give her the money straight and just go with that? Nah, I get wanting to help out someone who helped you out, but there's supposed to be like a limit to that. And paying someone's car note and getting a car note and paying someone's house note. I'm like, come on, man. That's a little much. Pay off the loan and just go from there. There's no need to be paying someone's car note. Because if she wrecked the car, you still on the and she decided not to pay the car note. Now what? Now what you gonna do? I'm like, just you know, there's ways to be grateful for people doing stuff for you, but but it shouldn't be at you're gonna affect yourself forever. It's just like I told somebody on the panel, like if I give out a lot, if I give out some money, if I give somebody some money, I'm not I'm not expecting payback because the money that I give, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna miss it. You dig? So if I'm doing something that like putting out a loan, doing a loan for someone, I'm like, no, you gotta be somebody I really trust to do that. But I'm not just gonna do that stuff for a boyfriend or girlfriend. And it did pay off for the guy, but at the same time, then just pay the loan off and go from there. Not do a car note when you ain't driving the car. Why would you do that? Just goofy stuff, man. It's just goofy. But yeah, so just some things that I've seen. But anyway, let me get off of here. I'm at home, so I'm gonna get off. Uh, thank you for joining me on my late night drive. Yeah, have a good one. Brother Speak out.